of the fingerstyle guitar techniques that I love a lot and I use a lot is called monotonic bass. And all that means is that the thumb plays a steady bass note on the E, A, or D string usually, and the other fingers are free to play parts on the higher strings. I made a PDF of some helpful exercises for you at the link below, so download it, and then I'm going to play through some of the exercises and talk about them a little. I recommend playing all of these with a metronome and practicing them at least 20 times each, and maybe start the metronome at about 80 beats per minute as a quarter note. The first exercise, we're just going to play the low E string with our thumb on the quarter note, so it just sounds like this. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. And practice that with the metronome until it feels comfortable and smooth and good. Then we're going to start adding a little bit of melody. Just very simple, one note on the high E string on beat 1, a whole note. And you'll notice I'm playing the high E string with my ring finger on my right hand. And then the third exercise, we're going to add another note, a half note. So we're going to have two half notes on the first and third beat, like this. Exercise 4, we're going to have the open E string also on every beat, like this, same as the bass. In exercise 5, we're going to start adding a little rhythmic complexity, a little bit of syncopation. We're going to play on the 1 and then on the end of 1 on the high E string, like this. So that's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3. Okay. Then exercise 6 is going to be eighth notes on the high E string. Again, play these with a metronome, please. Exercise 7, a little more rhythmic complexity, like this. It's going to be the 1 and the end of 1 and then the end of 2 on the high E string. Now we're going to do triplets on the high E string against quarter notes in the bass, like this. Okay, we're going to now start adding a little bit more melodic variation. Very simple, but still a little more interesting. So for exercise 9, 10, and 11, we're going to use the E minor pentatonic scale. And for exercise 9, it's going to be just these first two notes, the G on the high E string, 3rd fret, and then the open E string. Okay? And the rhythm there is going to be on the 1 and then the end of 1, like this. Okay? Then, something similar for the 10th exercise, a little bit more complex. We're going to play the 1 the end of one, and then the end of two, like this. So you're starting to get that syncopated feel against the steady bass. Okay, then finally, just down the E minor pentatonic scale, like this. Okay? So, I would play each of those with a metronome and at least 20 times. Just play them as much as you can stand until it sounds natural and feels good. And just a couple things to note. Kind of have the heel of my palm positioned back here so I can kind of get a palm muting sound on the bass. You don't always want the bass to ring out and be kind of floppy like that. You want to generally keep it tight. Not always, but... So once you play through these a lot and they're feeling comfortable, I would start to get creative and keep that monotonic bass going with the thumb, but then make up your own licks. Maybe you know some licks in E minor pentatonic that you can play over the bass. Or just start improvising using something simple like the E minor pentatonic, E major pentatonic, etc. Something like I did in the beginning of this video, like this. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this, and please comment. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks again for listening. Bye.